Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Nothing Edgy. I decided today that I wanted some pork and beans. I was putting away some pork steaks that I bought yesterday. And you know, they always have that scrappy piece in there. Always, always, always. So, I decided, hey, I'm going to make some authentic pork and beans. As authentic as I can get them. So I'm going to let that oil heat up about a tablespoon, and I'll bring y'all back. Okay, that oil is heated up pretty good there. This is real pork, not bacon or anything else. Of course, it's sticking to the throwaway plate. Don't expect anything less. We'll get that browning for a second. Smoking up pretty good. To that I'm going to add a half an onion. Turn that heat down because I got it way too high. Y'all saw some bacon in there. That's that bacon bits that you get. You know, bacon ends and pieces. All that on bottom ain't gonna do nothing but add flavor, so don't nobody get all upset. Nothing but fine. I'm gonna let this brown saute a little bit and I'll bring you back. Next thing I'm gonna put in here, you'll see it go in there. Just a hint of garlic, and that's a hint to me. Y'all see how I use garlic? To me, that is a hint of garlic. Now, with that pork being raw like that, y'all, I'm going to have to let it cook down a little bit before I add any pork and beans to it. That garlic, oh Lord, that garlic smells so good. Then hunks of bacon in there. Real pork pieces. Yeah, buddy, this is going to be some good stuff. All that foam's coming off the bottom of the pot just from adding the garlic. I'm going to add approximately a cup of water. Okay. The bacon has salt, so I won't be adding any salt. But I will add a dash of pepper. I know, I bumped it again, as always. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that come up to simmer. Cut it back a little bit on the heat. Let that simmer for a good, though, 15-20 minutes, maybe a little longer, until that pork meat is cooked down and most of the liquid's gone. Because I really don't want that liquid in there when I go to do my pork and beans. So when that process is done, I'll bring y'all back. Okay, y'all. It's been about 25 minutes, roughly. The meat's tender. A lot of the liquid has cooked down. Now, I'm not going to bake these in the oven. I'm too lazy. I'm going to be using Bandcamp beans. I have an 8-ounce can here. And I have a 15-ounce can. going to stir that. We're going to put some raised barbecue sauce in here. Quite a bit. Call that about a cup. That's kind of had no sugar added. Now, I know usually you put brown sugar in baked beans, pork and beans, whatever you want to call them. I'm not going to even bother to call these baked beans because I'm not baking them. Just going to have to cook down for a little bit. I like to eat beans like this from time to time. That barbecue sauce has what I call a wang, a tang, whatever you want to call it to it. So, y'all see this? Godwin honey is going to be what I'm going to put in here, as opposed to using brown sugar. Now, I can't put a great deal of this in there either. Just something to take that tang away from the barbecue sauce and the boring taste from the canned beans itself. I'm going to add one more spoon like that to it, and that should be just about right. That honey off that spoon. Okay. Now I'm going to let this cook down till it's the thickness that I desire to have, and I'll bring y'all back when it's done. So stay tuned. The beans are coming right along now. Adding that honey did help. So I imagine when I cook it down just a little bit more, it's cooked down quite a bit, y'all, from where it was right here. So it's cooked down. And I'm the type of person I do like my pork and beans a little soupy, so these may not cook much longer, but I want the beans real super tender. Those were kind of hard. They weren't as tender as I remember them being out of a can like that. So. A couple of more minutes, but it'll still be about this consistency when they're done. Okay, y'all, the pork and beans are done. I'm going to serve that up with some baked pork chops I have. I put some barbecue sauce on those. Those are in the oven right now. And that's what I'm having for lunch today. It's going to be the pork and beans and some pork chop, pork steak, whatever you want to call them, with barbecue sauce. Hey y'all, I thought I'd take a minute and show y'all the pork steaks I was talking about. They've been baking in that barbecue sauce for about an hour. And I did, again, to those I added some Godwin honey. Y'all need to get y'all's hands on some Godwin honey. I'll leave a link in my description for how you can go purchase it. And I'll also leave a link to Godwin Honey's YouTube channel. So y'all, what are y'all having for lunch today? This is what Nothing's having. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and by all means leave a comment. This is Nothing Else, and y'all do something nice for somebody today. I'm out.